Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast, our first official episode of the year. Boys, how are we going?
Mate, I'm glad we're back. I missed you a lot, Jim. Not going to lie. I was stuck with this one for 3 weeks in the US, and I thought we'd never get back.
Yeah, I'm glad we're back. 3 cancelled flights, 1 diversion, 1 cardiac arrest, but now we're here and ready to rip in for a big year.
Feeling refreshed?
Oh, not really.
Recovered?
I'm still recovering.
Yeah, we probably drank too much, ate too much. The camera might show that we're a bit fridgy, a bit wide.
Yeah.
It's just the new camera. It's
Put a bit of kegs on?
No, it's just the camera.
Okay.
Definitely the camera.
Yeah.
The camera's a bit wide span.
But yeah, like you said, it's good to see you, boys. How was the US, though?
Mate, it was unreal.
Oh, it was hectic.
I was jealous.
I know. We wish you were there.
Yeah.
At the same time, not really, because you couldn't tip shit in that time we were
Couldn't
gone.
tip shit out of a bucket, Jim. What's going on?
Mate, the dabble tips are doing just fine while you guys were away. But yeah, tell me about it. What'd you guys do?
Well,
What was the best thing about it?
Best thing? I love New York. I think New York's probably one of my favourite places on earth. It's just too much to do.
Yeah.
Everywhere you look, it's, that was in that movie. Oh, that's an iconic statue, iconic building, whatever.
You can spend weeks there. There's just so much to
Unreal.
do.
And we were over there during Christmas time, so we
Yeah.
saw basically the Home Alone shit, even though I've never seen the movie. It was unreal.
You still haven't seen it.
No, I still haven't
Didn't watch
seen
it on the
That's
plane?
criminal.
No, I was considering it, but I didn't. I do love watching movies on the plane.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite things.
Especially on
Just
a long plane
yeah.
ride.
Look, as long as you can get comfy on the plane, it's fine.
What was the best movie you saw on the plane?
Best movie I saw on the plane? I think Top Gun Maverick. I've seen it before, but it's the perfect plane movie.
It is good.
Because on a plane, you just want to sit down and relax and not have to worry about plot lines or worry if you can see on the screen. Mate, there's just planes flying in front of your eyes, fighter jets, whatever. It's just the perfect story.
I watched Prisoners for the first time.
Oh, great
That was
movie.
hectic.
Great movie.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
He
was a
hadn't
cracker.
seen it. You go off the plane, he goes, mate,
I was like, holy shit, how have I not seen
that
this
blew my
movie?
mind.
Yeah,
Really?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What about you? What did you do over your break?
You know what? I was working.
Really?
While you guys were, having your drinks or walking the beach or whatever, I was grinding away for us over
You're
here.
grinding. Who are you grinding on, Jim?
Nah, look, it was holding down the fort. It was good. It was very wholesome. Got to see a lot of the family, which was good over Chrissy and New Year. But yeah, look, it was very relaxing. It's good to be back.
I
Back to
heard you
business.
moved in with your girlfriend over the break. Is that true?
Oh, look, I'm not going to say yes or no. Look, it's rumours at this point, but
Danny Widler's actually reporting on it.
yeah, he is.
Allegedly.
It's all rumours at the moment, but look, yeah, we spent a lot of time together, which was nice. But yeah, it's just good to see you boys. I missed you boys.
Oh, big time. I was over in Canada when the first episode dropped without me.
Yeah,
And you had Mason McCarthy, Ron Massey Cup.
Mate,
hero.
that was a good episode.
our good
It
friend.
was
some
all
good
right.
fun.
It wasn't
Yeah.
bad.
Mate, it got like nearly 300 views.
It's just a
without
few
you.
things that I heard. I was just like, what are you guys doing? On one of them, Jimmy tried to say that Mbappe was better than Messi.
Yeah,
Hey,
no, I
hang on.
quickly, I said no way.
No, Jim. No, he didn't. And Messi won the World Cup.
He did.
You also did a 2023 NRL squad
Ladder
ladder predictor
Yeah.
in December.
Hey, it's all right. Get in early, mate.
Mate, yeah, you're getting early.
Keen for it.
Squads aren't even finalised. But all round, it was a good episode.
Had
and
a
I was
few
missed.
technical issues, but that's why I'm glad to have you back.
Exactly. Maybe I can resolve those technical
Yeah, that was a
issues.
shocker. Halfway through the potty, it just stopped and we didn't even know.
Yeah,
It's a killer.
But
I was very worried for you guys. But yeah,
But the boys are back. The
boys
band's
are back.
We're back together.
I want to hear about this US trip.
All right, well-
Tell me about this trip.
So I'll
We
start.
haven't told you anything, Jim. 'cause
You
this is the
haven't
first
told
time-
me
This is the first time I've seen you.
We've,
Yeah.
we've actually sacrificed our friendship by not talking to Jim for the last week and a half and just said, just wait for the potty. We'll tell you the bits and pieces and we'll tell you a bit off air.
yeah.
So any questions you have? The listeners are probably thinking the same thing, so you better ask him, Jim.
So I'll start us off in Canada, right? Obviously, I went there first without age. Thank God I had a breather from him.
Yeah.
Mate,
Likewise.
unreal. But every second person there is Australian. I can't believe it. It's like we went to Whistler, right, for skiing. And apparently it's some journey for Australians or some bucket list item to go live in Whistler and work there and ski there.
Right.
So every second person you see, hey, good day, mate, how are you?
Really?
Oh my, am I in Canada or Sydney?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
Threadbow,
unreal.
bro, Perisher.
Oh, literally, that's what I thought. But going to like the top of the Whistler Mountain as an inexperienced skier was a bit of an eye opener. These runs, I don't know if you boys been to Threadbow or Perisher.
Plenty of times.
The runs are normally like you go up the ski lift and you're down in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, 5 to 10.
5 to 10 exactly, depending how difficult the run is. Mate, in Whistler, You go on the first ski lift, it's 30 minutes to get down.
30 minutes.
Yeah, you go on the next one, it's an...
Is it because you're a slow skier, Mick?
Oh, honestly, I reckon fast skiers would still be doing in 20 to 25.
Wow, that's long runs.
Like we had boys in our trip like Nick who could do black runs, and he was still like, he'd still come down at the same time. And then we went to the very top of the mountain on one of the days, and it was honestly the most scared I've ever been in my entire life.
Wow, okay.
Just like, because they weren't big open runs, they were more narrow, windy roads. So if you fall off, you're almost barreling and snowballing down this mountain.
Well, you're done. You're off the cliff.
Mate, close to it. And I was just thinking,
Jeez.
imagine the last Cast Patrol podcast. It's just them with Mason, and that's it.
It'll just be me and Jim.
You and Jim.
It'll probably go skyrocket.
Probably go 10 times better, yeah. But Canada was unreal. And then New Orleans, probably the greatest thing ever.
You were raving on
happened to me.
about this the whole
Is it
time.
the greatest city?
I'd say it was one of my top 3 cities, but
Yep.
the city didn't do it for me. You know what it did for me?
What?
It was the NFL team, none other than the New Orleans Saints.
Yes.
Coming off a loss with the Vancouver Canucks, you boys had some fun laughing
that
at the
was the
footage of
best.
me.
That was so good.
Losing to the Canucks and losing with the Canucks, and then in New Orleans, the Saints won. The streak is over.
Yeah.
So special shout out to, I've got you boys written down. Lachlan, shout out to you. Streak's over. Manny, shout out to you. Dickhead, streak's over. So yeah, I'm off the mark, and looks like Jimmy's caught my shit tippetitis.
I have.
I don't think you got away with this, Jimmy. You are now 6 in a row losses.
Yeah.
That's bad.
What do you have to say of yourself? Do you want to say an apology?
Yeah,
I'm-
seriously.
Look down the barrel.
I'm disgusted in myself. I really am. It's been, look, we all go through rough patches, but I'm back this week, so I'll be looking to get off the mark, and yeah, I won't even get close to 10 losses in a row.
Mate,
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna
So
hit
this
this
week's
week.
the week.
I'm gonna
This is
hit
not
this
the
week, and then the streak's over.
What happens
that's what I thought.
if you don't and you lose 4
Well,
more in a row? What's the
look,
punishment?
there has to be a punishment for 10, because
Yeah.
I was copying it at like 4 in a row. People going, oh, he deserves to
You're
be
getting a tattoo. You're getting a
kicked off the
tattoo.
podcast. You're getting a tattoo. Everything. You're meant to be our tipster, and you're 0 from 6 in the last span of time. 6 weeks, yeah.
6
I reckon
weeks.
we got to stick with the tattoo punishment.
I'll stick to the tattoo punishment.
Back cast never
Back
lasts on the
cast,
arm.
Yeah.
never last on your ass or
Yeah.
wherever
Or
you
you can
want
pick
it.
where you want it. But
You can pick it on your arm, leg, but
Whatever.
ass is probably
Forehead.
Lip.
lip. Oh,
Nah,
'cause that
the lip
disappears.
fades. He's smart.
He
What
thinks
a
he's trying
dog.
out smarter. Use
Nah,
that with
but,
your tipping, mate.
Yeah, look, I'll accept that, the tattoo, even though I won't get close to 10. Like I said, I'll hit this week.
Well, we hope you don't.
Yeah, we hope you don't.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun, but yeah,
Yeah, so basically New Orleans, loved it. Street was over. There was this one street, honestly, one of the best party towns I've been on.
yeah.
It's just a long ass street called Bourbon Street. And honestly, anything goes on this street. There's-
Anything.
Honestly,
What did you
close
see
to it.
on this
So
street?
What did you
basically,
see,
there's-
Nick? Come
for
on.
starters, there's no cops. There's people doing motorbikes in a street where there's no driving or anything.
Yep.
There's people fucking on the sidewalk.
You're lying now.
Mate, I wish I was. There's
Were you one of
there's-
them?
No, I wasn't one of them. Mate, you know who's fucking me?
Who?
The strawberry daiquiris and the fried chicken.
You're getting
Because-
fucked by these strawberry
Yeah,
daiquiris.
because every third store there's daiquiri and fried chicken combo.
Yeah.
And it's
Are they
cheap as
frozen?
shit.
The frozen ones?
Frozen
Ooh,
daiquiris.
very nice.
And you can walk around with them to different bars. Honestly, there's no RSA in America. Well, there is, but it doesn't exist.
Like, so you walked into a bar with the drink already in your hand.
A drink in your hand, and you
They
go to
let
the
you
bar.
in.
They let you in, and you can say, you can order a drink from one place and walk to another place. And
Really?
then,
Cool.
and then you ask for like a vodka lemonade. They don't measure it like in Sydney. Oh, one shot. Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
30
Free
mils.
pour.
It's free pour. So sometimes you don't know if you're getting a triple shot.
What they just doing? They're like,
Yeah, they do it by eye and they go, and then that's
That'll do.
good.
That'll
Yeah.
do. You're like a bit of
that'll-
extra elbow. Come
So anyway,
on.
you end up walking fucked. So some of the nights you see homeless people begging you for money. Mate, anything on this street goes.
anything goes.
There's fights everywhere. I'm just like, Jesus
going
Christ.
on?
How
what's
was the
go-
chicken there? Was it good?
Oh, unreal. Unreal.
Really?
Louisiana Southern chicken, unreal. There was nights where we go, we've had too much chicken in this leg of the trip. We need to stop.
Yeah,
And then you'd find yourself walking home with a 16-piece feast.
16 piece.
And it wasn't
feast.
even like it was like KFC franchise. It was just every single store. They just got fried chicken. Even their
crazy.
servos, like a Shell or Caltex
That's
equivalent, fried chicken stand. And you're like, what is going
Right,
on here?
speaking of fried chicken, the KFC I had in LA
Yeah?
was woeful.
Really?
Like, the burgers were pretty shit. The chips were different and terrible. And the gravy was shit. So
Really? I didn't actually
like
try it.
Australian KFC wins.
What's the menu like? The difference in menus like?
Bro, the menu at the airport, there was only 2 burger options.
What?
It was like an original
What?
and a double.
No zinger stacker.
No zinger
that's
box,
a
nothing.
shocker.
No.
I was like, this is fucked.
Play on a
But
penalty. Huge penalty.
penalty.
Wow.
Massive sin bin for
Okay.
the
Yeah.
airport in LA KFC.
But yeah, I love how we always go straight to the fast food. And there's plenty more.
Yeah.
And then obviously you met up with me in Nashville, the next leg.
Yes. So while we're waiting for you guys to come over, as you can see, I'm now Nashville Predators fan.
Yeah.
The biggest fan. It's my second favourite sporting club in the world.
Second.
Obviously, South is number 1.
Okay.
So me and Alex, we bought tickets to the hockey.
Yep.
Never seen a hockey game in my life. And I was like, how do I make this more interesting? I'm like, okay, $400 on the Preds.
Yeah.
Bear in
Never
mind,
watched
this is
a
the
minute.
first leg of the trip.
First leg of the trip, straight away. Never watched a minute
Are
of
they
hockey.
favourites?
No, they were outsiders.
Oh, really?
$2 outsiders.
Okay.
$2.20 or something.
Yeah.
So I put 400 on it, and they go to extra time.
Yeah.
And me and Wacko are drinking like these pints of Truly.
They're like 750
Which are like-
mils and they're probably equivalent
like
to
4 or
5 to
5
6
standards.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
And I was going off my head. Like, this was the best game of hockey I've ever seen. Or like the best thing I've ever seen in like ages.
Yeah.
And they fucking won in extra time. And I was going ape shit. I went down to the store. I was high-fiving, fist-pumping everyone.
You're going on.
Saying, go Preds to everyone I've seen. Bought this jersey for like 300 USD.
Yeah.
Bought Wacko some Predator gloves. I was going off my head.
He came home that night. It was the first time I've seen him in weeks.
Yeah.
And he was fucked.
I was on the
He
biggest
was
high.
like, and it
from this
wasn't.
win.
He was just on a loop of saying the same shit. I got this shirt. It was $250. And we're like, okay.
Too shame.
Shane, he scored a goal. Okay, thanks, Age. $2 odds. Okay, thank you, Age. And just kept going.
Absolutely criminal.
Just carrying on.
He almost went out by himself that night. He ran out the door, and then one of the other boys had to
lucky
chase him
Lachlan
and go
came
with
to
him.
follow me, and I
Oh,
thought
my.
everyone else was out, but it was just me and Lachlan the whole night.
Yeah,
I had no
right.
idea.
He royally stuffed it. But Nashville was also home of the Tennessee Titans, as
Yes.
we're wearing.
Yep.
Are they a good team, Jimmy?
Yeah. They're okay.
Who's their best player?
It's hard to go past Derrick Henry.
That's what we thought. So we walked into the store
Yeah.
to buy jerseys. Me and Age one night, we
Yeah.
just said,
Yeah.
we'll do a bit of shopping.
I think we got those lime scooters. We went across the bridge.
Exactly. And Age, by this point, has already bought half of USA sports memorabilia.
Already one trip.
Yeah,
one
so
day.
we get to this Tennessee Titans store and he goes to the girl, I'm looking for a jersey, probably Derrick Henry. He's the only player I know. And she's like, yeah,
Literally.
that's 200 USD. And that converts to probably like just over 300 Australian. So
And we're like, is this worth it?
And the girl goes with her southern accent. I'm going to butcher it. She goes, well, that's shocking.
That was terrible. Try again.
Y'all, if y'all want jerseys, you can head over to that rack over there
That's better.
That's good.
and y'all can get players that have left the club for discounted price.
$20.
And we go, how much discount? We go to the rack. Jimmy, do you know how much this jersey cost?
How much?
$15.
That's very good.
Mate, all because the player that I've got is AJ Brown, and he's since at what team, Jim?
Eagles.
Eagles, and apparently he's a beast. So we all had these AJ Brown jerseys on for criminal value,
Yeah.
and we're going through the streets of Tennessee, and they're going, take him off, take the shirt off, you can't have him.
Well, they're all cut because he's actually good, and they
It's a
couldn't
gun.
re-sign him.
It's the equivalent of wearing
No,
like
but I th-
a Luke Carey South Sydney jersey
Yeah.
as a tourist, not
Probably,
as a diehard
yeah.
fan.
Well,
pretty bad.
the owner traded him away.
Oh, really?
For a draft
Yeah,
pick. Yeah.
and now it's a bad option.
Yeah.
Like one of the
and it
best
was the
wide
worst.
receivers,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Yeah. He's like one of the best. Yeah.
That's so
Anyway.
unlucky.
Yeah. So that was Nashville.
That was Nashville. Heaps of good chicken there as well.
Never made the trip to New York for
The
Christmas.
strip. We have to mention the strip on Nashville as well.
Oh yeah, that was.
It's
Is
like
that
a
not-
strip of clubs all lit up. It was midweek, mind you.
Yeah.
And it was live music. It was pumping. It was literally one of my favorite cities.
Yeah. Right. Nice.
And,
Definitely recommend if anyone's going to US, go to Nashville.
and it's all live,
Very
live
underrated.
country music. But I wouldn't recommend it for one reason.
Why? Oh yeah.
I got robbed in Nashville. Have I
did.
told you this?
Yeah. You
Briefly,
briefly told me.
You were
about
you
it.
were pinned down by 3 guys, right? And they
Mate,
picked your wallet.
I
Is that
was-
what happened?
No.
They pulled up on you.
They should
With
put a gun to my
machete.
They
head.
had guns, and
Guns.
they're like, "Hey, you little Aussie tourist, give us your money."
No. It was actually by two middle-aged, mid-20s African-American girls. Probably that weighed the size
So you got
of
robbed by two chicks,
Sam
yeah.
Walker's left leg.
Jesus.
So,
So how
how'd
did
they do
this?
this,
How did
Nick?
this
How'd
happen?
they do
So
this?
I came home pissed.
Were you
one
going
night.
home with them?
No, that would have made the story like very, very decent. But no, it's actually worse than it is.
Yeah.
So I came home pissed one night. As you do, you always get a late night feed. So I got a Euros for some reason. And so
Yep.
basically our Airbnb had a PIN code to get in and I had it saved on my phone. So in one hand I got my phone and the other I got my Euros. And so I'm trying to get in and I'm honestly Buckley's at this
Yeah,
chance.
you were
Yeah.
gone by this
I
stage.
couldn't even see the numbers on the keypad. I'm going, oh, fuck me dead.
Yeah.
Anyway, these two girls rock up to the front door and they're like, oh, hey, you need a hand to get in?
Yeah.
I'm like,
You've
"No."
never seen them in your life.
Never seen it in my life. I'm like, no, I'm all good. I'm all good. Like, I don't need a hand. It's like, are you sure? Are you sure? I'm like, we can help you. I'm like, trust me.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I can get in. Anyway, they leave, and then I eventually put the pin pad in. Fuck knows how. Got in. It was like after like a good 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Go in, and I do the old slapping all the pockets. You check you
Yeah.
got your phone, wallet, keys, whatever.
The essentials.
Essentials. I saw my phone. I had, and for some reason, in my left pocket, a beanie that I bought.
Yep.
That's really important. And then I checked my back pocket for my wallet.
It's gone.
No wallet. I go, oh.
Wow.
You know what these two girls did? They took my wallet from my back pocket and
One distracted you in the front.
exactly. And luckily, they used not my travel card, my credit card,
Yeah.
and they spent $200 on weed, marijuana.
Yeah.
And then they got the munchies, and then every 30 minutes after, they were at like IHOP, the Shell. They just kept spending money. They ended,
Macca's everywhere.
they ended up spending honestly close to $1,000 Australian dollars on my card.
Right.
But luckily, due to fraud protection, I'm going to get it all back. So thank you, ANZ. But yeah, Nashville's unreal, apart from the robbery.
And then the last night, went to a nice Bourbon steakhouse, 34th floor for Cameron's birthday, was it? Or no, was it his birthday?
Yeah, it was Cameron's birthday.
Yeah, Camo's birthday.
Yep.
And then that
How
was
was
pretty
that?
cool. Very expensive.
It's very expensive, but then they also go, oh, we've imported this meat from the best place ever, Australia. And we're like,
we can
we're
get that at the
actually
pub.
Australian, thank you.
Yeah.
We just got a pub feed.
We can pay like 25 at a pub. Thank you, we just got robbed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Next stop was New York.
Actually, what did you do for Christmas, Jim, since we're doing all this?
Well, New York was Christmas.
Well, I was just here, like I said, with my family. So just had all the family. My sister came down from Queensland, so it was good to see my nephews and my sister.
So
Obviously,
you're an uncle.
I'm an
Uncle
uncle.
Jim.
Uncle
Are you
Jim.
like the fun uncle?
I'd like to think so, but it's because I don't really see them a lot, so
Yeah,
I
right.
think they're a bit scared of me sometimes,
You're very intimidating.
especially the little one.
Quite aggressive you are sometimes.
Very
Yeah,
aggressive.
I
You'd be good
wouldn't
in the,
say
you'd be
that.
good in the charity match next month.
Yeah, yeah,
You'd be just a lot of mongrel.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, look, like I said, it was just good to spend time with a lot of family, and yeah, had just a feed with them, and then went up to see Katie's family.
Did you buy her some nice presents for Christmas?
Yeah, I did. Got her an air fryer.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's a bit rogue to give your girlfriend an
Yeah,
air
it was-
fryer.
Yeah, just got an air fryer.
Not like a fucking bracelet, necklace,
Nah.
an air fryer.
Maybe she's not materialistic like that, mate.
Yeah.
Fuck, all girls love that stuff, don't
Nah.
No, she's different, mate.
they? She wants an air fryer.
She wanted
Love is love.
Fuck, I want to go to Camo and get my girlfriend an air fryer. Save me
Yeah.
a lot of money.
Yeah. But yeah, just things for the house and stuff. So
Fair play. Well, it's your house now anyway, so
well,
Makes
it's
sense.
not, but it's hers. But yeah, she didn't.
Danny Weidler led the
Yeah, you pretty much moved in.
But
It's
yeah.
all locked up. Just got
Yeah.
to sign the contract.
Nah. But yeah, no, my Christmas was pretty tame compared to you boys, I imagine. So.
Yeah, I mean, we had we went out that night, went to a really fancy restaurant
Yeah.
in New York. Honestly, we could not find a place that was open, because
Well,
everything,
everything
everything was
shut.
closed in Christmas. But we still managed to kick on till the early hours in the morning.
What was the weather like? Was it like really
Oh,
heat?
mate. The coldest I've ever experienced.
It was
In New York?
It was the worst. I had like 4 layers on, even like fitted out jacket, like windproof. What was that first day weather-wise?
Well, before we got there, Mick on the plane was yarning about, because he's been there before as a kid, he was yarning about, these wind tunnels in New York, the wind just goes, the way the city's built, it's all aligned, and the wind goes straight through, and I'm like, shut up, Mick, seriously, fuck
I was like, it's deceiving. It's
He
like
was
a
just
Tommy
he was
Turbo.
spinning the
He looks-
biggest yarn
looks
ever.
skinny, but
Yeah.
mate, those wind tunnels will get you.
And then we got there, it was like -10, and
No,
the wind just hit your face.
That was the first day -10, and it was freezing.
Yeah,
and we're like,
right.
all right,
Like,
surely,
so
surely it
cold.
calms down. Anyway, we look at the news and they go, oh, cold blizzard's coming in.
Oh
You
shit!
know what the next day was, Jimmy?
What was it?
-17 degrees Celsius.
degrees.
And it was just
Degrees.
And it was windy.
It was the worst
The wind actually
I've ever
kills
felt
you.
in my life.
wow.
We went to the Brooklyn Nets game at night, and I made the mistake of dressing nicely as opposed to warm. Luckily, my cousin had a beanie, because we're waiting in the line, and this wind was going on my ears. They were going almost frostbite
Purple.
level. Yeah, purple.
Like,
level.
Mick couldn't even speak. And I'm like, I feel bad for this kid. I'm going to give him
And
my
that's a
beanie.
shock for me not to
And I had
speak.
my hoodie on.
Yeah.
It was like cousinly love. He's like, here, cousin, here's a beanie. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, thank you.
Yeah.
If only I can give you like best bets like that. Have one of my best
Mate,
bets.
you've been on fire too, so.
Mate, I'm on a roll. I think I'm like 10 out of 14.
It's pretty good.
Which is pretty lit.
I'm on one. So,
So
can't,
it's a long season.
It's a long
all
season.
the way to the NRL season.
Exactly.
So.
And he's getting a tattoo anyway, so it's sweet.
Yeah. We'll see.
But yeah, honestly, the coldest I've ever felt, and then it sort of calmed down after that. But food in New York was unreal. Like, especially
Pizza.
especially for like us who loves fast food, like the pizza there. Yeah,
Joe's Pizza.
yeah, it's
$5 a slice, but massive slice.
It's as seen in Superman. So we went into this one.
Superman.
Superman.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Sorry.
He works
Peter
for
Parker.
he works for Joe's.
Joe's
in the
Pizza
movie.
is delivery man. And then we walked into this pizza shop the first night, and it's as seen in Spider-Man, and we're like,
Like, no way.
What are the
odds
chances?
we're in this fucking
The first
store?
one.
Yeah.
So anyway, Adrian and I, after one night, we're pissed up. It always starts like that. We're always drunk. You're looking for food. We went to Joe's Pizzas again, but it was like 3 kilometers away from
Mick
home.
took us the wrong way.
And then we walk in. It's the exact same store. It says, as seen in Spider-Man. The exact same thing.
And it's in the different location. We're like, what a scam. It's a bloody franchise.
Yeah, it's a franchise.
But honestly, unreal pieces. You get like big slices.
Yeah.
And
So tasty.
they're enough to fill you up. But unreal.
Tacos, Los Tacos. Best tacos I've ever had.
Best
Definitely.
tacos
And
ever.
they're
Honestly,
cheap as well.
I was skeptical. Had it on the last day. Agree.
It's like four bucks.
Is it like
taco.
a fast food chain?
Yeah. They only got like 3 locations in New York, and they're all packed.
The line was just fucked. The one we
Yeah,
went
cheap
cheap
as.
Okay. Yeah.
But like New York's just too much to see.
Mm.
I loved
Top
it.
of the Empire State.
That
Went
was
to
unreal.
Rockefeller at the top.
Took some good Instagram photos. Did you like my posts?
I did. I loved all of them.
Didn't comment on one.
Yeah, I didn't. Do I have to?
Jimmy doesn't comment on our car shop.
I do.
Then we went to Central Park, rode on the bikes. That was sick. Just heaps to do in New York. You'd be there for like a week or two. You'd love it.
And
But-
then what was after New York?
Oh, Miami. Things got really cast in Miami.
Oh, this was the
This was the
epitome
car.
of cars.
So first of all, I tipped Clemson
Yeah.
Tigers, who were favourites, -5.5. They
Yeah.
were due to win by all odds.
Mm.
They played the shittest game I've ever seen of any sports team ever.
Both teams were so shit.
It was terrible.
Yeah, it was a shit game.
It was
wasn't
so bad to
terrible.
watch.
Yeah.
Like
The atmosphere was
I
good.
know why the tickets weren't as expensive because it's college football. It's like watching reserve grade.
Yeah, but the atmosphere is like better than NFL, people say.
Yeah.
But you know
But
what?
like the quality of the game.
The quality of the game, not as good.
It's not as
Not
good.
as good.
Yeah.
But how good was the tailgating before?
Yeah, the tailgate was cool. You see it like in the movies where everyone opens up the back of the boots and then
You bring
touch-
drinks.
bring
you
drinks,
just
shotgun,
go up to random
barbecue.
people.
Mate,
Yeah,
we were there
cool.
and we were spinning so many yarns. I made the mistake as well. Typical me. I was going for the Clemson Tigers. I had a T-shirt that was a university team or college team. LSU Tigers, which is apparently a completely different team. There's multiple
Yeah.
Tigers.
There it is. Yeah, yeah.
So I was going on the walking through the streets. Everyone's going, "Hey man, that's the wrong Tigers." Oh,
Every
sake.
second person.
or
You got
like-
the wrong shirt on, bro. That's the wrong Tigers.
or like Tennessee beat this LSU Tigers back in like November or something.
Yeah.
Said every time I walk, "Hey man, we got you in November." I'm like,
Like, what? I don't even know what.
all I know is Joe Burrow played for him 3
Yeah,
years
yeah.
ago. Like, please leave me alone. But yeah, anyway, as we're going out of the stadium, you know, it's like there's no Ubers. It's all packed.
Yeah.
You're just trying to get out.
Yeah.
We're trying to negotiate with all these cars rocking up. And each car was saying
150,
150, 200
200.
USD, just trying to scam us.
Yeah.
Seven
We're like,
of us.
we're
We're
not
like, yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
We'll keep trying.
Anyway, out of nowhere, this guy comes with pumping techno music, bald
Lights
head,
flashing.
lights flashing, and we go, hey mate, how much to get back to our house? He goes, 90. And we're like, mate, this is criminal compared to what everyone
Yeah.
else was offering, and
Yeah.
we just want to get home at this point. Oh well, we see why it was $90. This guy, to paint the picture, you know Pitbull,
Yeah.
the rapper,
Yes.
looked exactly like him.
Was it him?
He was suited
I
up.
wish it was him. He
full
was
suit.
suited up, had the little
Bald
goatee,
hair.
bald hair, glasses.
Yeah.
He plays the music on full blast,
Yeah.
like for starters.
fucking deafening.
Deafening, you can't hear anything.
I was sitting on the floor. There was no seat for me because there was 7 people.
So we go, can you fit 7? He goes, yeah. Adrian's on the floor.
I'm on the floor. I'm
Anyway,
filthy at this
the
stage.
first 1 minute, right, entails he has to go all the way up this highway, do like a 180 like turn, and then
Yeah.
come back around in a safe manner. What does this guy do? He sees the traffic lights. He does a U-turn at the traffic lights.
Yeah. We're
Turns
out.
onto incoming traffic. I'm not kidding. 2 seconds later, we're getting hit by a car.
Yeah.
Anyway, I start looking at him because I'm seeing in the front, and he's starting to like, His eyes are like going everywhere. They're like going up and down the
Yeah.
side. I'm going, this doesn't look sweet. He's having a vape and he's like gurning a little bit, moving his jaw. I go, something's wrong here.
This guy is fucked.
This guy was coked up to the max.
Was he?
He was
100%. He was
coked.
He wasn't even looking at the road. He was turning back to us, doing like these ones with his hands, like dancing. We're like, please look at the road,
Please,
bro.
God. And then he's like, he has 2 phones. One was for maps. And one was for messaging people. So he was messaging and he'd like look up and go, oh, swerve.
And he was speeding as well
Oh,
on
yeah,
coke.
yeah.
And we were just in the car where it's like, this could be our last day on earth.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
the worst. And then he
Yeah.
goes, hey, mate, you can play any song you want. So obviously you play I'm in Miami by LMFAO. He loved it. By chance, the next song that comes on, Pitbull Give Me Everything. He lost
knew.
it.
He knew.
So anyway, he's wearing these see-through glasses at this
Yeah.
point. He already looked like Pitbull. And then he's dancing and then he goes, boys, watch this. Clicks this button. These glasses drop down, these black glasses, puts them on.
His Pitbull glasses.
And he starts going, Dale, Mr. 305.
Oh my!
And I was like, my, we're going to die.
Yeah.
So for that
Yeah.
next 30-minute home, I honestly thought, I was like, this is it. And it's going in that song, we might not get tomorrow. And I'm like, oh,
We're like, holy shit.
this
is how it ends.
This
This
is
is how it
we're not
ends.
getting tomorrow.
Yeah.
And honestly, we got home safe, as you can see, we're right now. But
Yeah.
that wasn't even the most casting that happened. We went waterboarding.
Wakeboarding, wake surfing.
Wake surfing.
Yeah.
Cameron, who was on the podcast last episode,
Yeah.
he went to go check the time, drops his phone in the water, goes 80 feet down.
Beautiful.
Because the
Unrecoverable.
Malacca put sunscreen on, and then straight after,
His hands
someone
are
asked
slippery.
him, what's the time? Gets his phone out, drops
Slippery
straight
hands.
down.
See, Jim would have known. He would have dropped his phone.
Yeah.
Jim would have done that. That's a Jim move.
He did terrible.
Yeah.
But it
That
wasn't
was
even...
probably the best day, though.
It was the best
Wake
day,
surfing.
but you know, it wasn't even the biggest cast moment of the trip,
What was?
of that leg. We paid $250 to see Travis Scott perform
Yeah.
on New Year's.
Yep.
Okay. When they say he's going to perform on New Year's, you think a 1 hour, 2 hour set.
Yeah, we're at a
Max.
club. He's going to come on.
Yeah.
And we're
No, I
paying...
was thinking like 40 minutes. I'll
40
take
minutes?
40
40.
minutes. Yeah.
I was,
So it was a full ticketed event.
full ticketed event at a club.
250 USD. It's like nearly 400 Australian.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fucked.
Wow.
Anyway, so we get there 10:30. You get free drinks for like the first hour and a half. So we're drinking a fair bit. Anyway, midnight happens. Happy New Year. Travis still not on yet.
Yeah.
1 a.m. hits. Travis still not on.
Well, we kept asking people, like, when does he come
And he's
on?
like,
The
oh, he's
secchies
coming
be
on
like,
in 10 minutes.
Coming at
5
1.
minutes.
Next secchi, 2.
Yeah.
1 a.m. hits, still not on. 2 a.m., I'm legless. I'm like, I cannot stand anymore. And I probably only know 3 Travis Scott songs.
Yeah.
And mind you, the drinks were 30 USD
30 USD.
Wow.
So you don't even want to buy drinks at this point.
Yeah.
for a vodka lemon.
And it was all tight and cramped in there.
Yeah.
It gets to 2:30. I'm like, I'm calling it quits. Adrian, if he comes on, take a video for me. What time did Travis Scott come on, Adrian?
Mate, I was being stubborn. I wasn't going to leave until I saw him. He comes on 4:30 a.m. Jacket over his head, so you couldn't even see it was him. Probably a stunt double. He performs for 1 minute and 1 minute only, and then he gets off the stage, and some other random guy.
What
just-
song did he play?
Oh, sicko mode.
Yeah.
That was it. 1 minute.
And he wasn't even singing. He come in every like third word, sicko mode or some shit like that. I was like, bro, this guy is terrible.
And could you even confirm if it was him 100%?
There, I can't. He had a jacket over his head the whole time.
Unbelievable.
So
Anyway,
you guys got scammed.
we got scammed. Anyway,
Miami literally butt stuffed us.
recovered it there. But we woke up the next day, and Adrian's obviously been out way later than we have. And he goes, Cameron, since you lost your phone, I've got you a phone. We go, what? He pulls out this phone with a Gucci case, Diamantes on it.
Yeah.
We had no idea where this phone came
I don't know how I got it. I was carrying it the whole night. I
Yeah.
just don't remember how I got it.
Anyway, it was on airplane mode. We couldn't even do it. We worked out how to eventually take it off it because it didn't work in the slide down. And all these numbers started appearing. We're like, all right, let's just call them and see what happens. So we're calling all these numbers saying, leaving voice messages, no one answering. Hey, we got your friend's phone. Can you help us find it? Anyway, we get a call back and it's this girl on the phone. She goes, hey, my name's Parker. You have my phone. And we're like, okay. Come get it. We're in South Beach, Miami. She goes, no, you come pick it up. We're in Fort Lauderdale. You come to me and deliver it to me.
And it's on speaker. And we're like, what do you mean? We have your phone.
Yeah.
We have
she
the
goes, She goes,
power.
I'm desperate for your phone. I'm desperate for the phone. Please come deliver it. We're like, how far are you? She goes, oh, I'm like 45 minutes away from you guys. What?
Yeah.
And we're like, no. She goes, I'll call you an Uber. Anyway, we go there, and she finally calls us Uber, gets to this Fort Lauderdale place.
Yeah.
Honestly, not a bad one for the single boys that were there because it turned out to be 2 OnlyFans models.
Right.
And they earned $30,000 USD a month on OnlyFans.
Incredible.
Okay, so they're killing it.
And we had to buy the drinks and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So they went out with the single boys tonight, and Adrian and I were left to play volleyball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just played volleyball on the beach, and the other boys took them out to a nice restaurant. Not sure how lucky they got, but we'll leave it at that.
Beautiful.
What else happened in Miami, Mick? Anything else?
Last one. Who'd you see at the club? That
Oh,
night?
yeah. One of the last days, we were at a nightclub, and we saw the one and only Drake.
Yes.
Actual Drake?
Champagne Puppy.
Champagne Puppy.
Yeah.
He was in his own little private area. He was dancing. They were playing his songs. And he came up to me, actually.
He did.
And he said, WH with age. I've been on your bets, love your fill-ups, and slap me up.
Really?
Yeah, and
Drake.
He's like, can I get a photo? I'm like, yeah, probably not, bro.
Probably not, bro.
I said it like that.
You probably nodded, bro, Drake.
Yeah. Well, I know he's a big fan, but,
Sorry,
I want to see some of his
Yeah, that's
slips,
fair.
you know?
To be fair, jokes aside, we did actually see Drake.
No, but we actually saw Drake.
It was actual Drake. He was with security guards surrounded with him. It was
Yeah.
us.
I got a photo off him, not with him. If that counts.
Yeah.
And then we'll speed it up a bit, Jim. We got Vegas. Vegas rolled us money-wise. Just
casinos
Just-
everywhere,
you-
losing money
You don't know what
everywhere.
time it is. By the time you come out, they've got no windows. They're pumping the oxygen in there. You come out, it's like 4 a.m. One of the nights.
Poker machines off the plane,
Yeah.
service
In the
stations,
airport and stuff.
and they get
cafes.
you with the transaction fees on the ATMs. $10 USD per transaction.
Yeah, that's not.
So when transates, it's like 25. So, what is going
So
on?
you take it 100, you're already down like 25. And
You gotta win it
lose
back.
another bet, you're down 50.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
I did like blackjack free bet, Mick. We
Yeah,
had
the
a
free
lot
bet
of-
was good. You get like
we had a lot of
you
luck
get
in
like
that.
a free steak if you hit 9, 10, or 11. It was
Yeah.
honestly bullshit. We
Double-
won
That's
free
pretty
money.
good.
one card
Yeah.
for free. Like we don't have that in Sydney. That was pretty
No.
cool.
But the In-N-Out burger that we got in Vegas, we went there
Oh,
twice in
mate.
2 nights. That's by far the best franchise over there.
Best
In-N-Out.
fast food I've ever had. It was $5 for a double burger,
Yeah.
and it was like insane.
And they've kept like their traditions the same since like 1960, 1950, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You walk in, it's like that white look. Everyone's wearing like the paper hat.
Yeah, cool.
Red boots.
They make the fries on the spot. They crush them in the machine,
and they got 3 burgers, a single, double, and a triple.
Yeah, right. Good
That's
price.
and they got a secret menu, which you got to know the inside word for that
Yeah,
one.
you asked like animal fries or something, and it's
Yeah.
like loaded fries.
Yeah, okay.
And it was just like, okay, whatever. I mean, I didn't ask for it.
Yeah. No.
And then that was meant to be the end of our trip.
We were meant to fly home, see you, record a podcast last week.
Yeah. Fortunately, didn't
Mate,
happen.
it didn't happen. So we missed our. So what happened was we were meant to go from Las Vegas to San Fran
Yep.
and then to Sydney all in one night. And it was like, to be fair, it's semi our fault. We only left an hour between San Fran and Sydney.
Arriving in San Fran.
Arriving in San Fran to get
Getting
on the Sydney
plane,
flight. Anyway, we got delayed from Vegas to San Fran due to weather. So by the time we got to San Francisco, our plane had already left.
Well, we didn't know that, Mick.
Well, so you missed your flight.
We missed our flight.
Well, the
to
thing is, we
Sydney.
got off the plane from Vegas
Yeah.
to San Fran, and we started legging it to the gate. And the
Oh.
gate was 15 minutes away.
And this is after all the food, drinks, smoking.
No fitness at all. It
Oh,
was like
it was
Mick,
shocking.
Mick and Lachlan at the front. Lachlan was just a soldier. He was sprinting for like 10 minutes straight. And we had all the laggers at the back. We get there and we see Lachlan shaking his head. We missed it by 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
But thankfully, they gave us free accommodation, courtesy of United Airlines. That's
pretty
thing they
good.
did.
Yeah, they put
So
us
we
in
got
the embassy at the by the Hilton.
It was pretty good. We all got our own room. It was the best, double bed, whatever. We didn't have to hear anyone else snore.
That was the best accommodation.
Oh,
by
it was the
far.
best.
Yeah.
But we got a full day in San Fran for free. Went to Alcatraz, had some seafood by the Pier 39.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Locked
And-
Mick up in jail after his 3 losing
Oh,
bets.
Mate,
Yeah.
Sheffield Wednesday somehow rolling Newcastle United.
That was so bad.
Oh, just unbelievable. And then we thought, all right, that's it. So we're catching our flight in the night
Going
from
home,
San Fran
seeing
to
the
Sydney.
family,
We're
seeing
going
their
back,
girlfriends,
give Jim a kiss on the forehead. You know what happened,
giving
Jim?
a kiss everywhere.
Honestly?
What happened?
It's honestly just unbelievable luck that happens to us.
Like, you can't script this.
No, you
stuff.
can't script it. We're 7 hours into
Yeah.
the flight. We're just over halfway, just
We're like
in and
an
around.
hour and a half past Hawaii.
Anyway,
We're nearly home.
I look down the aisle on my left and I see this guy lying on the floor and there's people surrounding him. There's a elderly lady crying and I'm going, what is going on? I've just woken up
Wait,
from
is
the
this
sleep.
mid-flight?
Mid-flight.
Okay.
Anyway, it's so during the nighttime flights, they dim all the lights and
Yeah.
so everyone can sleep. Anyway, the lights just come on and they go, excuse me, any doctors or nurses on board, please go to this aisle right now in medical attention needed. Anyway, it's a massive frenzy, massive rush. This guy, I think's had a cardiac arrest on our plane.
Wow.
And we're going, and he's an old fellow, so his likelihood to survive is decreasing per second. And I'm just going, what is going on? Anyway, I fall back asleep. And then they've dimmed the lights. Everything seems to be all good. They've recovered the situation. He's alive.
I think
Amen.
they walked into the front of the
Yeah,
plane.
they walked into the front, so it was fine. Anyway, everyone else slept, and I had to just like check the flight tracker. And we went from 8 hours to destination to 1.5 hours to destination. I go, oh, I've either had the longest sleep ever, or we've gone somewhere else.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, we're due to arrive in Honolulu.
Yeah, we are.
I've gone to Age and I've gone, Adrian,
He walked over to my seat.
I go, I shit you not, bro, we're landing in Hawaii. He goes, just don't laugh.
I'm like, Mick, fuck off, seriously, go away. You're pest.
Then the pilot comes on and goes, yep, we're doing a 1.5 hour detour to Honolulu where we need to land in for medics to meet them on the
Emergency
ground.
landing.
Yeah, yeah.
Get there. They're like, all right, your flight's in 10 hours time.
Yeah.
No, it was like 6.
Oh, 6?
Yeah, we're pushing it. So
And
we're like, what do we do? Do we go to the beach? Do we stay here? We're like, let's buy a pair of boardies at the Rip Curl.
And
We'll
then-
go to the beach.
Yeah.
Went to the beach, swam. That was all right. And then we get back to the airport. Our flight's taken off Hawaii time 2:30. 2:30 turns into 3:30.
Get
3:30
delayed.
turns into 4:30. And then Goldsby, who used to work at the airport, goes, Mascot in Sydney, the airport there, has got an 11 p.m. curfew.
Yeah.
So if we miss that, we either have to land in Melbourne, Brisbane, or like they turn around to somewhere else.
I remember I was telling you I nearly missed it from going to Melbourne and Sydney. I just got in like 2 minutes earlier.
Oh, it's unbelievable. So anyway, we get on the plane late at 4:30, and we're sitting on the tarmac just waiting.
So
And
we have
then
like a 30-minute buffer at this stage.
Yeah.
to
the
land
cutoff
there.
was we had to take off by 4:55,
Yeah.
else we missed the curfew. Anyway, they're just taking their time. We're going, what is going on? Everyone's sitting down.
Yeah.
just
ready to
hurry
go.
up.
The same people, exactly the same people who got stuff.
We got on the same seat.
Everyone's already on edge.
everyone's
Everyone's like, a bit anxious, just want to go home.
Anyway, the pilot goes, due to catering, we've been slowed down and they haven't put it on the plane. So we've actually had to cancel this flight. Everyone was rioting.
Were they?
All the people
Rioting.
in business class were just abusing like the staff.
Oh, it was
captain.
because it's just like
it
if they would have said to us, "Hey, do you guys want food or do you want to get home? Take us home. We'll all starve. Don't worry. We'll chew our nails or something."
Yeah, but just like the organisation,
Oh,
it's
it's
terrible.
just horrible.
That's not good.
Anyway,
So that was United Airlines. If you're going to fly anywhere in the world, don't go with
and
them.
then you know what? They weren't too bad. Other than that,
they
the
were
last,
bad.
but they gave us free accommodation everywhere. They gave
Yeah.
us free accom in Hawaii, and then
Yeah,
by
but that's what
stroke
you
of luck,
expect.
Lachlan, who we call Skip because he's our organizer,
Yeah.
goes, "I'm just going to call up United customer service to find out when our next flight is." Rings up, and the guy goes, "You actually don't have a flight. It's cancelled. You guys have to like rebook your flight from Hawaii." And we go, "What?" He goes, "Luckily, I can put you on this Qantas flight home." And we go, "You beauty." Takes off at 11 a.m. Thank God we took that because
Yeah.
everyone else on that plane had to fly out 24 hours after.
Wow.
So Qantas, by far the best airline
goats.
home.
Mate,
The goats.
Qantas had the best service and the food was grouse.
Yeah.
The pork and the chicken was so good.
Unbelievable. And even when you
Oh.
ask for a lemonade, it's like Schweppes and you're like, oh, I'm back.
I asked
back.
for like a vodka lemonade and I finished it in like a minute and the guy comes up, would you like another one? I'm
Oh,
like, that is service
That's-
on a plane.
hear an Aussie accent, feel like
Yeah,
home.
you're already back home.
Gladly say if you're going to fly with anyone, pay that little bit extra. Qantas,
I know I will.
unbelievable.
Even if it's like 100, 200 more, I'm going to go Qantas. They're so good.
But I think that's
Not
enough
sponsored,
of a
by
holiday.
the way.
I think that's enough of a holiday. It's a good catch up for everyone listening and still listening. That's our trip. Did you miss us, Jim?
I did.
But you held
It's
the
good.
fort with Dabble. You did well there.
Yep.
How many multis did we miss by one leg? That was so sickening.
Too many.
So-
I couldn't tell you.
But we hit one today, or today as in Tuesday, we hit the NFL multi.
We did hit
$12
the NFL.
Thank
odds.
God. And there was 21 people that copied.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
So for those that don't know about Dabble, you can easily just go on to view your favourite tipsters like the Cast Patrol, view the bet, and just click copy, and then that's it.
and it
Bet
builds
placed.
it for you, builds all the legs. You don't have to go
Just put your
finding everything.
stake in.
That's
Exactly.
it. And click place bet.
And most of the time it's Jimmy. He's a better tipster on Dabble than the best bets. I'll tell you that for free.
Yeah.
He's good on the dabble, but when it comes to the best bets, he's just cursed.
The one bet a week is
It's pressure.
it's pressure.
lot of
Hey,
pressure.
I was there at 6. I got it to 8 in the end. So
8. Yeah, fuck.
that's the new record for the worst.
And even
run.
on Sunday, we hit the NFL, NBA, and Big Bash
Yeah.
all in
we
one
did
day.
well. So if you want to
So-
sign up to Dabble and copy our bets,
Yep.
all you have to do is click the link below and sign up using the link. Or you can sign up with the code. What is it, Age?
Code's Cast Patrol, CASTPATROL.
And that's Dabble. Gamble responsibly.
Gamble responsibly.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Know your limits, guys. Okay, now for the best segment in the world, Age's Irrelevant Fact.
Yep.
There are 32 muscles in a cat's ear.
And so play on or penalty this week.
So
we
this
start
is
off
the-
with Jim. You want to take it away?
This is the best segment.
This is the best segment.
Play on or penalty. We'll kick it off at Nick Bollard, swearing to customer service over the phone. Play on or penalty.
Hey, it's never. People are just trying to do their job, but if it's United Airlines and you get 3 cancelled flight home and they don't offer to give you any sort of refund other than hotels,
That's
play
the
on.
exception.
Yeah,
Go
that's
for
the
your
exception.
life.
Go for your
Sixth
life.
again. Go for your life. But in general,
Nah.
be polite. Penalty.
It's not their fault, on the person on the other line's fault.
No,
So,
that is true.
I mean, I think
But if they don't want to be helpful,
if they don't want to be helpful after you've been fed up all day, it's tough.
Yeah, it can be a tough situation, but I think you've just got to remember, like, some things are just out of their control. So,
and it also
That's
won't
fair.
make the situation better. So probably penalty.
yeah, probably don't do that.
Yeah.
Next one, at Cameron Hay, Brandy Love. I'm not even sure who this is.
Is that a rugby league star?
I think she might be an AFLW player,
Right.
I have to do some research on her.
but she sounds like a good chick. So play on.
I'll give her a play on. Like, I'm not going to penalise her.
Yeah, I'm not going
I
to
don't know
penalise
her.
someone I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe write it down and you can do it for after
Yeah.
hours research.
I'll search it later tonight. Definitely.
Yeah.
Brandy
Perfect,
Love.
cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Brandy with an I.
Oh, I'll definitely keep that
Yeah.
in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Beautiful.
Mental note.
Perfect.
Next one, at Tom Whiting, turning dirty undies inside out to wear them again. Tom, you sicko. I don't know what's going on
Mate,
there.
this is a real scenario as well because he was running thin on undies towards the end of
And
the trip.
socks.
And
Does he know
socks.
what a washing machine is?
He did, but not towards the back end.
Right.
Yeah. In the last 3 days, we had that one carry-on bag because our luggage was still like stuck at the airport.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was literally like do or die.
It was
you either
sickening.
turn him inside out, you free ball, or
No,
you
I think-
ride the same side.
I think you just ride it.
Oh, mate, they were wet and sweat.
You ride it.
I did the good old flipperoonie.
See.
I had to flip it.
I actually had to buy new underwear.
That's a smart option.
That's probably the safe option.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna penalise unless desperate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
penalty.
Next one, at Wacko, playing Sudoku at the dinner table.
Oh, huge.
This
penalty.
one hits my heart. I reckon this is a sin bin.
Yeah. Really?
Sudoku
Yeah.
at the dinner table?
Mate,
Sudoku.
we'd be at the table just eating dinner with the boys, and he would be playing Sudoku.
Like, it's worse than scrolling on Instagram.
So is is our conversation as boring as Sudoku? That's shocking.
Especially like Christmas Day. We're at a nice restaurant. We're
Yep.
with the boys, and he's playing Sudoku.
and just generally, our family as a rule at the dinner table, no phones.
No phones,
Everyone
yeah.
has to talk, same time, whatever.
Yeah.
Pretty religious on that.
yep, sin bin on report.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Penalty, big penalty.
Penalty.
Next one, at Cameron Hay, men wearing hot pink clothing. Is that what it is? Hot pink?
Yes, that is
pink.
correct.
Yep.
If it's you, Cameron, massive sin bin, sent off, on report, 5-week suspension.
Cameron wore this pink shirt
I hate
5
it.
days in a row.
Hot pink.
He did not take this stupid hot pink top from Common for 5 days in a row, and I had to see it every day. It was disgusting.
You know
And
what's
it
even
stunk.
worse? I'm scrolling Facebook the other night, and he's been tagged in a post because it's his grandmother's birthday, and he's wearing that same pink top.
Mate,
I'm
he
like,
loves it.
mate, you need to get a new one.
Yeah.
I know Age can overwear with his Latrell Mitchell shirts,
Yeah,
but
or this Duchesne Predator shirt, but
please, come on, it's pink.
yeah,
And
5 days in a row,
just play.
very
move on.
excessive. But anyone else that's wearing it, you be you, sis.
Play on. And the last one for this week, at Lachlan Goldsby, taking a girl to the beach for a first date. Goldsby.
I think it's very tactical, especially you got
The
to play
king of
to
spin
your
himself.
The king of spin himself, mate. He
Right.
hit his 3,000th spin in Canada.
Oh, we forgot to mention
He
that.
did well
Wow.
with the field hockey national team from Canada.
So that was his
that's
pickup
impressive.
line.
It's impressively.
That was his
And
pickup line.
so they were going on about their accomplishments, and we were like, we're actually here because of it's the king of spins, 3,000th world tour. They go, spin me.
Oh, my. That's so
honestly,
good. Yeah.
Just shows you the IQ in Canada.
But,
But yeah, if you had a body like Lachlan,
He's got a
Six
he's got
he's got a
close
good rig.
Pack.
to a 13 pack. So
very good rig. Like a cheese grater. Like you can grate cheese on that shit.
Oh,
But if you had a
for
rig
your
like
life.
that, so tactical. First day, you show the body, you already got the plus brownie points.
yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
But for me and Mick, no.
You know,
Penalty.
no chance.
But for you, Goldsby, play on every
Massive
day of the
play.
week.
6 again.
Or anyone else
everything.
with a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Now we go listener questions, the last one for the week. So we start off with at Dimitri Kontos. He wants to know what was the craziest night in the USA.
I'll take over this one. So it's definitely the night where we all had Four Locos. Yep. And for those of you that don't know, Four Locos is like a massive can, and it's like caffeine in it. There's like so many standards. I think there's like 7 or 8 standards in it.
Close to it,
and a lot of caffeine. It's like having like 7 vodka Red Bulls. Yep. So we all had one of them each, along with like extra drinks. And that was the worst team performance I've ever seen.
I got robbed. Someone slept in a basement.
Yeah, someone fell asleep in a club.
Someone vomited on the floor in the bed.
Someone vomited in the bathtub and slept in the bathtub.
Hey, look,
it was a nightmare. That was in Nashville.
But that
Four Locos. Stay clear unless you're a very rowdy night.
That was the craziest night for sure.
That was definitely
next question, at Zach_Boozy2. Which player will play their best footy in the NRL 2023 season? Jimmy?
Ooh, tough one. I'm going to say Josh Schuster.
Ooh, bit of a smoky. He was very good in 2021, just lost a bit in 2022.
He showed glimpses, but yeah, I think the full-time move to 5'8" will be good. He looks fit in pre-season, so yeah, I'm going to say he's in for his best year.
Look, I hate to say it because I'm a South fan, but I think Brandon Smith from the Sydney Roosters. I just think Bellamy knew that he was leaving the club, so he didn't get as much game time for the Storm. He had a few injuries, and obviously Harry Grant was shining. He was playing lock, second row at some point, front row, bench, 14, whatever. He was all around the park. But now with the starting 9 and the unfortunate news of Connor Watson being out, he's got that 9 locked up. He played close to 80 minutes. And when he does, he is a genuine freak.
Yeah. He's so funny as well. Did you see his interview with the Roosters?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, you have to watch it. It's hilarious. Go watch it if you haven't. Like, the guy's just a walking meme. I love him. But I think Lockie Ilias will have his best season. Well, it's only his second season, but I think he just improves every game. You saw the back end of last year. Every game he got better and better after that Dragons game after getting dropped. I think he's in for a big year, and I'm sticking with him.
Beautiful.
Next question, at Ryan Grouse. Will Turbo last this year without getting injured? If you don't include the current injury,
he's already injured. But when he gets back from the US,
gotta hope so, because he is a genuine freak when he plays.
Yeah,
and if injuries didn't prevent half of his career, he'd be talking about the greatest of all time.
Oh
yeah, for sure.
Definitely. I'm a betting man, and I'm gonna put my money on him getting injured. Unfortunately, I hope he doesn't, but.
Hopefully he stays fit though.
Just very unlucky. He goes from a shoulder, hamstring, cheekbone, anything in between.
Yeah. And then now these injuries are going to be more likely to reoccur. So hopefully he gets through the season unscathed.
Next question from another loyal cast follower. At Lachlan_M_J_03. Too many underscores, mate.
One of your biggest fans, Mick.
Yeah, biggest fans. He hates
Big fan.
He's a Roosters fan. Do you blame him?
No, I don't blame him. Biggest underdog of the 2023 NRL season. I don't know if they're an underdog anymore, but the West Tigers with their signings of Clemmer, Coruscant, Bateman, Papali'i, they've just changed their whole forward pack into a top 4, top 8 forward pack.
Yeah, they'll definitely.
I'm impressed.
It's pretty deadly their forward pack. It depends what Brooks and Dewey can do, but yeah, I reckon they'll improve.
Yep.
Jimmy,
I'm gonna say the Dogs.
Yeah.
They've got something. They're doing something down there.
They're brewing it.
Yeah, they're brewing up a storm.
Probably our Marnie.
They might get Crichton for next year.
I assume on the good mail that he's already there.
Yeah.
Or Dolphins might get him, but
they're cooking up a storm there, the Dogs. So yeah, I think they're in for a big year.
I think Smokey to win the comp, maybe Manly. Like everyone's riding him off.
If Turbo comes
If
back.
Turbo's fit, it's possible.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't ride them off at all.
Next question, at Lucas_D. Is it sweet to take a shit at your mate's house the minute you get there?
I think it is.
I think it is, yeah.
If you need to go, you need to go.
As long as you clean up, do a bit of spray with the aerosol can, you're fine.
Say hi to the parents. Yeah. Go straight in.
If you can. I mean, if it's...
Clear the evidence.
If it's on the verge of sort of coming out, then...
Yeah, I mean, try and do it at your own house beforehand or somewhere else. But if you have to, you have to.
You have to go. Yeah. Definitely.
And final question for this week, at Blake_Beanie. What's the punishment for not sharing a tip to your mates and then sending the winning slip in the group chat?
Ooh. A lot of shame.
Yeah, you should be disgusted in yourself, I think.
You probably should run the gauntlet.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, gauntlet's fair.
Yeah.
Gauntlet's fair.
But you know what would avoid that? Just following your mate on Dabble.
Yeah. Get on Dabble and you can see his bets.
Once he posts his bets, there's no need to share it because you can turn post notification and bet notifications
It's like
on.
an Instagram feed. It'll just pop up.
It'll just pop up.
Exactly. And you follow our one so you never miss ours. But speaking of tips, Final segment for the week. It's been a long show. This room, I don't know if you can tell, we're sweating balls.
It is
It's
so
a
hot.
sauna.
It is.
Oh,
it's like
so
34
hot.
degrees.
Oh,
It's
I'm
an
wearing
absolute
thick jersey.
sauna in
I've got
here.
this long sleeve
Oh,
fucking
man.
real hockey playing jersey on. I'm sweating bullets. But that's not going to stop me from finding another winner, boys and girls. I think I'm like 3 in a row, probably going for 4.
Yep.
WH with Age is back, and it's going to be back with a bang.
It's never left.
It's never left. Triple Age comes every now and then, but here's some WH. We're going to go Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs, into Philadelphia Eagles, the game right after him, into Gilbert Burns in the UFC. $2 odds, boys. Get on that. I'm hot, and let's keep this roll going.
Beautiful. I'm going to go Scalapini at the Goldie on Thursday for the postponed Magic Millions meeting. Was pretty keen on him on Saturday, so I think
What odds roughly?
he's about $2.30, $2.40.
Not bad.
So I was pretty keen on him on Saturday. They moved it to Thursday now, so still pretty keen on him. So get on, should win.
Just making it clear, it's not your best bet. It's just
Not
a
my
tip.
best bet, just a tip for the loyal followers.
Midweek tip for everyone.
Yeah.
Get on.
Yeah.
And my tip, I don't really have a betting tip like you guys. I'm pretty useless.
Thank God.
That. I'm just going to say, if you're doing an international trip, fly with Qantas.
Amen.
They're the best. And one final shout out, we're going to talk about it at much more depth next week, but we are playing in the Sports Shed
Yes.
TV charity match.
Rugby league match.
Rugby league match
Rugby
on the
league.
25th of Feb. Jimmy's playing in the centres. I'm in the front row somehow.
Lincoln Oval.
Adrian's in the hooker role. Look, it's going to be an awesome event. We're going to go through it more next week, player by player. And we're going to put the link to buy tickets to watch us live.
Yeah.
You're going to watch
the
us
bio
play
below.
rugby league against the likes of John Bernard. We got Olin Tekkers and Simi on a team. Jason David.
Yeah.
Jason
gonna
Davis.
be
the list
like,
goes on.
Gonna
The
be
list
unreal.
goes on.
But like
Imagine Jason David in the halves.
Oh, it's going to be unreal.
Oh, burn balls all
goal
day.
kicking. We got Shaq TV as our halfback. Look, it's going to be unreal. You don't want to miss it. I think it's going to be live stream, but you never know with technology some days like these two are left.
It'd probably be a dodgy like long view.
Yeah,
You want to see us in the flesh making breaks, scoring
You want to see
tries.
Age's fat rolls in person, throwing
Hey,
left,
on
right
that
from
note, I'm
hooker.
actually training for it.
Are you
I
training?
started 3 days ago. I'm training
What are you training?
cardio and weights,
Mate, you're a
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
and it's not just for that. I need to fucking lose some weight.
Hey, I'm only
But
joking.
that's my motivation. That's my motivation.
That's your motivation. Well, that's good. Anyway, tickets are down below, and I think we'll see you guys next week. How about that?
Sounds good.
great to be back.
Great
See you
to be
next week,
back.
guys.
Thanks, guys. Have a good week.
Backcast never lasts.
Peace
See ya.
out.